Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers document that Ridge Forrester is focused on now. His inability to suspect Carter Walton was steeped in their long friendship, but that bond is breaking. Carter might be able to redeem himself if he offers a complete apology and asks for forgiveness. But if that doesn't happen, and he plans to use the legal documents to impose his vision on Forrester Creations, then there is no telling what lies ahead on this daytime road. Meanwhile, Hope Logan never suspected that her mother would reveal the confidence she shared. But Hope forced her mother into an untenable position, and Brooke Logan had to tell Ridge what she'd learned. Brooke's return to the cabin minutes after leaving proved a significant momentum shift. Carter was telling Hope what happened in the executive suite at FC when Brooke overheard the most important part of the dialogue St. Victor and Noel were exchanging. A completely different outcome would have been possible if Brooke had returned to the main house or done anything else except return to the cabin where she'd just been. However, the writing staff sped up this storyline by having Brooke learn what the audience was privy to. Carter and Hope discussed the main details of his plan, leaving no questions in Brooke's mind. That allowed her to rush back to the office where Ridge was waiting. No one would want to believe that a man he considered more than a friend and a brother would betray him. But that's what happened when Carter created deceptive documents that made him the manager of a new legally licensed corporation that FC now represents. However, Carter has an out. He can rightly claim that Hope's influence clouded his judgment, as many people who are or have been in love can relate to. Yet those viewers in television land know that Ridge isn't going to be open-minded or compassionate in the short term. Ridge's disbelief will turn to fury as he makes Carter admit what happened. That trends toward Carter being ousted from the company and Ridge's personal life. Carter might not have a legal leg to stand on, but stranger results have happened in the legal world. Plus, this is soap. So FC's chief operating officer might remain the manager of the LLC for the moment. More likely is a legal fight, where Eric Forrester, John McCook, the co-founder Ridge and Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McKinswood, the co-chief executive officers, respond strongly. They aren't going to allow Carter to pull off what Brooke told Ridge was a coup in Los Angeles, California. Beyond business, Carter and Hope might survive as a couple because of the unfolding drama. FC's battle and this new romance project solid soap when the Forrester family would usually celebrate Thanksgiving. In the bustling offices of Forrester Creations, tension was palpable as Ridge Forrester stormed through the hallways. His jaw was clenched, his eyes burning with fury. The usually composed fashion mogul was unraveling, and his anger was directed squarely at Carter Walton, the company's loyal COO and his longtime friend. The drama began when Ridge overheard a hushed conversation between Carter and a mysterious woman late one evening. He hadn't intended to eavesdrop, but the snippets of the discussion he caught painted Carter in an unflattering light. Words like betrayal, secrets, and Forrester echoed in Ridge's mind. Carter. Ridge barked, slamming open the office door without knocking. Carter looked up from his desk, startled but quickly recovering his composure. Ridge. What's going on? What's going on? Ridge repeated, his voice dripping with sarcasm. You tell me. I heard you last night. What secrets are you keeping from me? From this company? Carter stood, his brow furrowed. Ridge, calm down. Whatever you think you heard, it's not what you're imagining. Don't tell me to calm down. Ridge thundered. I trusted you, Carter. You've been like a brother to me. And now, I find out you've been sneaking around, talking about betrayals and Forrester secrets. Carter sighed deeply, running a hand through his hair. It's not what you think, Ridge. Please, let me explain. But Ridge wasn't in the mood for explanations. Save it. Whatever it is, it better not come back to hurt this company or my family. You have until the end of the day to come clean, or we're done. Carter watched as Ridge stormed out, the sound of the door slamming echoing through the office. He sank back into his chair, knowing he was in a tight spot. Meanwhile, in the Logan household, Hope Logan was dealing with her own emotional turmoil. She had noticed her mother, Brooke Logan, behaving strangely lately, Distracted, nervous, and unusually evasive, Hope decided it was time to confront her. "Mom, what's going on with you?" Hope asked, setting her coffee cup down on the kitchen counter. Brooke looked up, startled. "What do you mean, honey? You've been acting off for days now. Is something bothering you?" Brooke hesitated, her eyes darting around as if searching for an escape. "It's nothing, sweetheart. Just some work stress." "Mom," Hope said firmly, "I know you better than that. This isn't just about work. Please, tell me the truth." Brooke sighed, knowing she couldn't evade her daughter's questions forever. "Okay, but you have to promise not to overreact." "I've been reconnecting with someone," Brooke admitted. Hope's eyes widened. "Reconnecting? With who?" Brooke hesitated before whispering the name that sent shockwaves through Hope. "Deacon." "Deacon," Hope exclaimed, her voice rising. "Mom, how could you? After everything Ridge went through because of him?" "It's not like that, Hope," Brooke said quickly. "Deacon reached out to me, and we've been talking. He's changed. He's trying to be a better person." Hope shook her head in disbelief. "Mom, you know how Ridge feels about Deacon. If he finds out, it'll destroy him." Brooke's eyes filled with tears. "I know, but I can't ignore the connection I feel. I care about Ridge, but I also care about Deacon. I'm torn, Hope." Hope was stunned, struggling to process her mother's confession. "I can't believe this. Ridge deserves better." Back at Forrester Creations, Ridge was pacing his office when Brooke walked in. She could tell immediately that something was wrong. "Ridge, what's going on?" she asked, closing the door behind her. "It's Carter," Ridge said, his voice tight. "I think he's hiding something that could hurt this company." Brooke's heart sank. She knew Ridge was already on edge, and her own secret threatened to tip him over. "Have you talked to him?" "I tried," Ridge replied, "but he's not giving me any answers. I don't know what to think anymore." Brooke reached out to place a comforting hand on his arm. "Ridge, you've always trusted Carter. Maybe you should give him the benefit of the doubt." Ridge sighed, his anger softening slightly. "Maybe, but I can't shake the feeling that something's not right." Before Brooke could respond, Hope burst into the office, her face flushed with anger. "Ridge, you need to know something," she said, ignoring her mother's warning look. "Hope, not now," Brooke said quickly, trying to stop her daughter. "No, Mom," Hope said firmly. "Ridge deserves to know the truth." Ridge looked between the two women, his confusion growing. "What's going on?" Hope took a deep breath before blurting out, "Mom's been talking to Deacon behind your back." The room fell silent as Ridge processed the bombshell. His eyes narrowed as he turned to Brooke. "Is this true?" he asked, his voice dangerously calm. Brooke looked down, unable to meet his gaze. "Yes, but it's not what you think." "Not what I think," Ridge interrupted, his voice rising. "You've been sneaking around with Deacon, the man who's caused nothing but pain for our family, and you think that's okay." "It's not like that, Ridge," Brooke said desperately. "Deacon's changed. He just wants to be part of Hope's life." "This isn't just about Hope," Ridge shouted. "It's about trust, Brooke. And right now, I don't know if I can trust you anymore." As Ridge stormed out of the office, Brooke sank into a chair, her face buried in her hands. Hope stood by, torn between anger at her mother and sympathy for her pain. In another part of the building, Carter sat at his desk, staring at his phone. He knew he needed to come clean to Ridge, but the truth would hurt more than it would help. Meanwhile, Ridge found himself in the company's rooftop garden, trying to calm his racing thoughts. He felt betrayed by everyone he trusted, and the weight of it all was almost too much to bear. As the sun set over Los Angeles, the tangled web of secrets and lies continued to tighten around the lives of the Forrester family and those closest to them. Ridge's fury, Brooke's conflicted heart, and Carter's hidden truth promised to bring even more chaos to their already complicated world. And as always, in the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing would ever be the same.